Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Grummy's Reviews. It's been a long time, I know. But today we are taking a look at the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Foot Soldiers, the glow-in-the-dark versions. And yes, I had to get 3. This is an army builder, after all. And yeah, let's take a look at what we got, since it's the first time on this channel that we're looking at Super 7. Let's take a look at, so it starts off with the slipcover. Got the manhole with the foot soldier face on it, a couple knives at the side. Note this glowing green thing here, or blue. On the back, the big TMNT logo. And we'll get into something a little extra about that in a minute. But yeah, it is a slipcase, so underneath you got the foot soldier in the window box. All the accessories are visible. And again, this little blue aura around the window. Wonder what that could be. On the back, you've got the bio, which you can pause and take a look at if you'd like. But yeah, these are Shredder's robotic minions. And there is something special if I can get the lights. We'll see if I can get it to show. I might have to get my black light out to really get it going though. So let's see if I need to get the black light. And oh, it's starting to, but it's very faint. Yeah, unfortunately, my camera doesn't pick up the glow-in-the-dark stuff all too well. So let's just get this charge. Yeah, hopefully this will actually pick it all up. But it's probably going to be hard to get the glow-in-the-dark to show. But yeah, all the aura is glow-in-the-dark paint. So let's see how well that charges. Okay, the aura around this charged okay. The turtle logo did not. But yeah, you can see the foot soldier logo did. And the turtle logo does actually glow in the dark as well. It's just, it's kind of hard to get it to charge up, at least enough to where the camera can see. Let's get the lights back on. Okay, what's the other one? Here we go. There we go. And we'll be looking at some more glowing goodness soon. But first, we do got to get these guys out of the package. Okay, now that we got these guys out of the box, I think it's safe to say they're failures at stealth. You're going to see these guys coming from miles away because those are some loud outfits. Oh boy. Yeah, they have translucent blue with periwinkle blue, or I don't know, a very light and dull blue, maybe a sky blue. And then you got this loud purple with the very bright red foot logo and some silver detailing. I mean, they do look robotic at least. But yeah, they aren't sneaking up on anybody. All in all, the detail is very nice, though. I mean, it's well painted. Although it doesn't have a lot of paint apps, it's mostly plastic colors. But what is painted well. And yeah, the blue, like the glow-in-the-dark blue does have a translucence to it, so they have this phantom-like appearance, which is enhanced when they are glowing. And unfortunately, the glow is rather weak on these guys. It does glow blue, but I can't get them to glow as well as, say, mutagen man or muckman or mumra. I mean, let's face it, Super 7 loves their glow, boys. But anyway, articulation wise, pretty good. You got some movement at the head. The neck's on a ball joint, but it's hunched over, so it's a little awkward. But you can get some left, some right, some tilt, so you can actually emote like crazy. You can even do that. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can look up. Can't really look down. But it's all in all pretty good. Universal shoulders. Plenty of forward back. A little impeded by the purple, like the cowl. But still pretty good. Bicep swivel. You got a nice hinge and swivel at the elbow. Although very tight, so you may not be able to swivel it too much. But the bicep swivel does help with that. Rotation at the wrist, hinge at the wrist. Good there. Got a somewhat ball jointed waist, although you're not going to get too much movement. Kind of wish they widened the gap a little bit so you can actually get more out of that. But it does rotate fairly well. Universal hips. So they can kick high, kick forward. Got 90 at the knee. Boot cut. Pivot at the ankle. And movement at the ankle. And the articulation would be pretty good for about 10 years ago. But, you know, we got these things called double joints now. And it's kind of sad that these boys don't have that. Still, for what they are, they're pretty good. And I do like them. And yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it. They are a little dated in their articulation, but they're still fairly solid in everything else. Okay, now for accessories. Well, you get 5 sets of hands. You'll get the standard gripping hand, closed fists, karate chop hands, calm open hands, and these ninja pose hands. And you get sets of both right and left hands for each of them, so you're pretty good. And for the weapons, you get a tiny staff that is way too small for these guys. I mean, this thing was a lot bigger on the vintage toy, and this dinky little thing is a big disappointment. You get the flail. You get a combat knife. A laser pistol. All in translucent blue, which all glows in the dark. A rifle. Of course he wants to take a dive. Because, yeah, he's impatient. And last but not least, you get a pair of ninja stars. So you get a lot of accessories to work with these guys. And they're pretty good. I like the posability. I like the changeable hands. Like I said, they could have done well with double jointed elbows and knees. At least they got the pinless part right. So there's that. But they are pretty good. Now, like I said, these guys do glow in the dark. They glow blue. From what I've had to deal with, they're not very strong glowers. At least not when you compare them to likes of Muckman. Oh, let me get him back in frame. Here, Muckman. Toxie. And Mutagen Man, as well as Evil Glow Mamara. Like, these guys glow significantly better than the foot soldiers. Which is a shame because they do glow good, but I really like that stronger glow. So let me see if I can get that to show here. So let's see if we can get these guys to glow a bit for us. As you can see, Muckman's glowing like a champ. And yeah, even Toxie's not very strong. In fact, Muckman's the strongest glower of all of them. But yeah, you can see they do glow. It's just very weak. Let me see if I can let a little light in. Just enough to bring them some exposure. But yeah, the glow is there, it's just not very strong, unfortunately. Let's move on to some comparisons. So, of course, we got to start with the standard foot soldier that these guys are repaints of. So yeah, you got the... We'll get another one out. As you can see, they are significantly different than the standard foot soldier as far as deco goes. The foot soldiers, like the regular foot soldiers, are a lot darker, a lot deeper. And you know, they have a significant look to them. But I do like these glowing ones. Naturally, we do gotta compare them to Master Shredder. And he still looks good with his army. And let's bring in a vintage foot soldier. And hopefully you can see what I mean by the staff being too small. Yeah. As you can see, this is a vintage foot soldier staff. And you got the new one. New one is not even as big as the vintage. And you can see the size difference between the vintage and these Super 7 ones. So why was this dinky little thing considered acceptable? Come on, Super 7, I expect better from you. Still, I do like the foot soldiers. Both the standard and the glowing. And while it's going to be hard to track down the glow-in-the-dark foot soldiers, I would recommend tracking down a few of the regular ones. You can find them at like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, just about anywhere. And you can get them for usually like $50 or less, because they do go on sale fairly often. But let's get some more comparisons in real quick. Bring in Marvel Legends Iron Man. Of course, we gotta bring in a turtle. This wouldn't be a Turtles review without one. A NECA foot soldier. You can see there's a significant difference between those two. And yeah, size-wise, the NECA soldiers are a little smaller, but they have some better joints. Sorta. Everybody knows the issues with NECA. Bring in a Classics He-Man, because these guys are supposed to be in scale with the Mattel Masters of the Universe Classics He-Man figures. And the new Eternia Masterverse Skeletor, who doesn't want to stand for some reason. But yeah. These foot soldiers are pretty good stuff. And I would recommend getting at least one of them, probably 2 or 3. I mean, this is a troop builder after all. But anyway, I do hope you like this video. Leave a like, comment, tell me what you're thinking. Subscribe if you haven't. All the good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care.